What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, here on Industry Talk, and welcome to Primetime Pod, the hottest information resource outlet for all things entertainment, breaking news, celebrity interviews, and the hot topics of the day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms, our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Just Google us. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.
And it is Prime Time 5. Make sure you check it
How? Why the fuck you think he missing? He say that.
And second feels a whole lot.
Now I'm not trying to get a little messy with you.
Time is money.
They go trap.
What's good? What's good? What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all the way live. I'm in your space and I'm in your face, and I'm definitely blessed to be living another day. It is March 23rd, 2026. We are live at 5 here on the Primetime Network. I am your host, Big G. And here on Industry Talk, we have great conversations with great people, great audiences. Our resident co-host and comedian Jarrell Braswell locks in with us on a regular and consistent basis. And we bring it to you raw, we bring it to you real, and we bring it to you on time. Every day and in every way. And today is just like every other. We're going to keep it in line. Today we're going to chop it up with JB, but today we're going to chop it up about business. Because a lot of times people think that they're in business when they're actually just going through the motions and calling it business, if in fact that's what they choose to do, want to do. But we're going to give you a blueprint. I'm going to give you a blueprint today, a skeleton. You can take the advice, you can run with it, you could go dissect it, you can sit there and chew it up, ingest it, shit it out. I don't give a damn what you do, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to have a blueprint of how to execute creating, starting, implementing your business. $0. It's going to cost you something, but coming from me in terms of giving you a consultation over this internet. And of course, I'm not saying that you can't go find this stuff online at your own disposal and expense. I'm just wanting to give you guys an opportunity to create a blueprint to start executing and implementing what it is that you have: product, service, talent, skill set, idea, whatever the case may be, and put yourself in a position to be sound and in place with business. All right. I'm doing a technical check on everything, and let me bring my good man Jarrell Braswell into the studio, because we're going to get right into it today. We're going to jump right on off into it. What's going on, JB?
What it do, man? You already know. Up and at it
Man,
is
you
you.
already know, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? We're talking about business today, man.
Sir, yes, sir.
We're talking about business setup. We're talking about structure today. We're talking about things that need to be in place if you have a product, goods, and services that you offer to the general public or consumers that are interested in what it is that you have to push. But before we get into all of that, man, how things going with you today, my bro?
Oh man, shit, another day above ground. I can't complain, man. Shit. So you know me, I'm gonna take it in stride and be better than I was the day before.
Already. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So how is the partnership going so far with Semper Black clothing?
Oh
Talk
man,
to us about
it's
talk to us
going
about
good. Matter of fact, I was in the middle of production and promo for them before I had to start what I was doing and come and get on this live. And I ain't finna rush nothing. I supposed to been here to promo out,
that.
but
Right.
great things take time. So we gotta understand it. And just gonna push it out after I got this live, get back to what I was doing, and hopefully by tomorrow, everybody see some good stuff with me and Simple Black, what I got going on, not just to talk about it, but the whereabouts it, where you can get it at, and me wearing it as well, and getting to know what it is well, man. Me supporting this brand and being a former brother that I actually served with, foreign and abroad. So it's a connection, man. Get to see him doing this thing and see me doing my thing outside the military scope is always great, man, because they tell you once a Marine always a Marine, that's something they can never take from you. But once you establish something outside of that, that pretty much distinguishes what you're doing, now who you are. So I tell people all the time, man, it's a wonderful thing when you see people doing things outside of the scope, what you wouldn't see them doing in uniform, but see them doing great things outside the uniform. Just keep you going, keep me motivated. You know what I'm saying? So that's another
Okay.
thing about it. So it just keep me rolling.
Okay, and where they located? Let the people know where they're located.
My boy out of Brooklyn, New York, you know what I'm saying, by way of Dallas, not Dallas, but just Texas, where it came from. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go by the hub, not by the way of the person that I know, because we're handling business. You know, everybody don't need to know that he's from Brooklyn, but if you on the night, you just happen to catch that part. But I think he's out of Texas right now. But I can clarify tonight, but he gonna be with me when I pull up to Baltimore on the 12th. I'm gonna get there a day early, so we're gonna do some more cross promote, getting it in, just taking advantage of the situation where we already got established.
Okay, okay. Big shout out to everyone that has
Yes, sir.
joined the live
Everybody.
and jumping into the conversation. Y'all know what it is, man. We're streaming across all platforms. Y'all know what those platforms are, but we're gonna shout them out anyway.
Got them out,
I like to
man.
give shout out to everybody. They on Facebook,
Yeah,
LinkedIn,
yeah,
YouTube,
yeah,
Instagram,
yeah.
and what's the other one?
Twitch, Twitch,
Twitch.
Twitch,
There you go. There you
Twitch.
go. Twitch.
So
Yes,
y'all go
make sure
tap
y'all
in
go
with
follow us on
y'all
Twitch.
go tap in with JB Coming on Twitch, man. My nephew doing
There you
wonderful
go.
things on that motherfucker, man. He in the Navy, he a sailor. Right now he's in the morning, California. He's in the Navy, man, getting ready to go overseas to deploy. And he nervous. I'm like, nephew, you just do what they train your motherfucking ass to do, and you gonna be all right. I went and did it 3 times, so I ain't tell you nothing wrong, my dog. You know what I'm saying? I was your age, you going in, matter of fact, he 20, well, he almost 21. I went in at 19, so I said I got the edge over you, dog. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna be good. And then you in the women's department. You in the Navy, so you gonna be good. You know, so I tease him all the time.
Amen.
So remember,
Amen. 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 Watch your
I
mouth,
tease
man. Watch
I
your mouth,
tease him
man.
all the time,
Let
tell him
yeah.
that's the women's
Goddamn leather
department.
necks. Watch your mouth, man.
Cause you got the Marines, we the men's department. We're the Department of the Navy, but we the men's department. So I tease him all the time with that shit. And he just sit back and
Yes,
laugh.
indeed.
He said, you ain't lying, nigga. There's some bitch ass niggas in the Navy. I said, that's everywhere you go though. Army, Air Force, Navy,
Right.
and Marines. So it ain't just
That's
Navy,
right.
nephew.
That's right. That's right.
But it just feel
Well,
good though. I can sit back and talk to my nephew about that and can politic with him and tell him about what he gonna get into. And then he see it firsthand and really like, oh, you wasn't lying. I said, yeah, nigga, I done been there before. I'm like, history repeat itself if you don't know what the fuck you're getting yourself
yeah,
into. So don't go down that rabbit hole I done went down.
you damn sure right about that. Right. But look, man. I might as well go ahead on and 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 do what we came here to do a little bit. You know what
Let's
I'm
run
saying?
it.
Because
Let's
like I
do
said,
it.
we're gonna give him a skeleton. So we're gonna jump it off like this, JB.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to give the audience that may be paying attention, whether you're locked in with us now or you are looking at us later, and you are thinking about starting a business, you're in business, but you're not really in business. Okay, I want to give you a blueprint,
Yeah.
a practical approach to where you can have a legitimate establishment, all of your paperwork in check, as well as go to a bank, open an account, business checking, business savings, and as well as apply for
And the credit.
a line of credit. Yeah, credit card, the whole 9 yards. I'm not giving you the scam report or the scam business. I'm going to give you the real way. You know, a lot of times people walk you to the cliff
And push you off that hole.
and they leave you there. There's a cliffhanger. You know what I'm saying? They forget to tell you everything that comes with it because there are a lot of things that come with business that you have to really
They
pay
call that
attention to.
fine print and clauses and specifications. People don't be knowing nothing about.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's say you have an idea, a product or service, whether you're an actor, singer, songwriter, whatever the case may be. Okay, let's and I'm doing everything that I'm doing in the most simplest of forms, JB, and we're gonna break it up. We're gonna talk about stuff, but I'm gonna give them little tidbits as we go. So here's your first little point of interest. Let's call them that, points of interest. All right. Before you get started and go apply for all kinds of whatever, make sure you have a business plan together. Let's just start there. Make sure you have a business plan.
Well, mission
Say, gee, well,
statement.
what? Yeah. Well, what's the business plan? That's right. Well, it's your operations agreement. All right. And you want to start this thing off that way because, like JB saying, you have your objective, your mission, your objective, and of course what the business does, whatever it's a product, whether it's a service, whatever the case may be, and of course you close out with what if anything happens to the business, what I'm saying, how are you going to dissolve the business, a dissolution agreement. All right. So once you put that business agreement into place and you have a premature idea of how you're going to move forward, there are some real simple steps that you have to take, and you do them in this order. Okay. Number one, you apply for your EIN, which is your employee identification number.
They
with
free
the federal government.
Yeah,
it's free. It's free. Don't let anybody tell you anything. They have third-party services out there. That's right. They have third-party services out there that'll kick you in the ass and tell you they'll give you the whole package, the whole rundown, and it's only going to cost you $350,
$125 when it's free.
Yeah, and they definitely got you. Okay. But what they forget to tell you is that you can apply for an employee identification number for free, whether you're going to be an LLC, S corp, C corp,
whatever.
Sole proprietor, or an incorporated status. Now, if you're going to apply for a 501c3 or any of the nonprofit statuses, it's going to cost.
That's
going to cost to apply for a nonprofit organization, a 501c3 nonprofit group. There is an application fee, a processing fee, and then there's a letter of determination that's sent out, and of course, you have a waiting period, a probationary period to see if, in fact, you fall within the guidelines of that nonprofit organization so that they can give you that tax status. All right, we're not talking about a tax exempt group right now.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about applying for your EIN, and then whatever state that you're in, there's this big old thing at the Capitol, state Capitol. The Secretary of State resides up there. Go online, find out how to register your newly found business with your new EIN and say, hey, I want to register my business with the state. Okay, so now you have your state registration, you have your employee identification number, and now normally state registrations, when you file with the state, it costs. It normally costs. So be prepared for a state filing fee.
State file fee,
and have those documents in place. Depending on where your business is going to be, what kind of business that you're going to be doing, you may have to, in fact, go to your local municipality, city hall, and talk with the offices and get your state licenses, and register that business in that city or within that county to say that you're doing business as X, Y, or Z. And then you also have to file with the state any type of state filings. We're talking about taxes at this point on revenues earned through said business. We're not getting to federal tax at this point on said business. I'm just saying this is the process that you have to be prepared for. Okay, so those are some quick points, right quick. And of course, let that, simmer on your mindset for a minute, and we'll get back into some other stuff. Let's talk about it, JB. So up to far, have we missed anything simple so far?
Nope. You hear everything where it need to be hit on.
On all cylinders.
Yep.
And now, Now, here's the thing, too, JB. What people forget, though, just because you file these papers, and I haven't even told you what to do with these papers yet. We haven't even talked about Dun and Bradstreets. We haven't talked about your NAICS code, your NAICS
brick and
code. We
mortar,
haven't
all
talked
that
about
shit.
any
Yeah,
of that
none
stuff.
of that shit. Yeah.
Okay, but at least you have a starting point. You're locked in on your starting point, and just because you have the paperwork, that doesn't mean that you're in business.
Exactly. Still got to
What's
file.
good, everybody? Welcome to the live. That's what I'm gonna do. Welcome to the live. My brother Jay Shaw. Welcome to the live. Prayers and a whole lot of love go out to our family, Miss Angel Williams, and quick recovery. Y'all know what it is, man. Sister Shay Waller. Welcome to the program. What it do? Yellow Boy Yeti. What's going on? Welcome to the program. Thank you all for joining. And we're getting into this conversation in terms of how you set up your organization to be in good standing, in good form, and to do it the right way. There are proper ways to do things.
Yes, proper channels, everything. Because everybody I done business with, no, I'm hitting with the
And we're
LLC
getting
paper,
at that
contracts,
today.
all that shit. So, yeah.
That's right. That's right. That's right. What's going on, dear More Carolina in the building? Carolina is in the building. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she just hung up on us yesterday
Yeah,
for
man,
some odd reason. I don't know what's going on, dear
cardboard
More.
piece, and that nigga
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? She just disappeared on us yesterday, man.
Poof.
But it's all good. Ain't nothing but love going out to our sister DMO Carolina. One of the hottest singers, rappers, songwriters, creators, actresses, models,
just
you name
entertainers,
it.
period. Yeah, doing her thing.
Entertainer, period, coming out of Greensboro, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. So also big shout out to Inside Speaks, Jay Shaw, Jonathan Shaw, military veteran point of view. Yes, indeed. Tap in with Jonathan Shaw on Facebook and YouTube. Let's make it do what it do, man. Support who supports you. It's just that simple. Also, to everybody in our network that is doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Jay Shaw. I'm sorry, I just mentioned Jay Shaw. It's just the J thing. Job Blaze with the Cloud Chronicles. He just had an awesome interview with Droopy Martinez. Y'all need to go check out on the Cloud Chronicles. It was very refreshing to see a nice young artist that is doing his thing coming out of Texas region, making his way and doing this thing. Droopy's got some really good music out there. And of course, Ja had a really good interview with him the other day. Coach Malachi with True Media Podcast, the hottest boxing podcast on the planet. When I say Coach Malachi is locked in with all of the hot topics when it comes to anything related to boxing, from Clarissa Shields to Devin Haney to Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying, Shakur Stevens, you name it. All of these guys, Javante Davis, he's normally there at the fights where he's doing watch parties. Floyd Mayweather, you name it, he's into it. He's locked all the way in. He's been doing it for a minute. Make sure you tap into True Media Podcasting on YouTube and all social media platforms. So, JB.
Yes, sir.
You got a show coming up.
Yeah, man.
Talk to us about it, man. April 3.
5 on, man.
April 3, April 3.
Yeah, we got April 3rd through the 5th, man. We in Greenville.
Yeah.
Greenville, South Carolina. It's going down to the Comedy Zone. We got Gigi hosting that thing, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know how Gigi, the comedian, coming, man. She funny as hell. She from that area, that region. So y'all know it's gonna be non-stop, funny country, good shit coming from the host to everybody on down that timeline, you know what I'm saying? Chestnut, Super Dad, myself, Charlie and Bubba Dub, man. Y'all know how we coming, man, when we come. So get ready. So like I said, man, it's going all the way down, all the way live in a major way. The 3rd through the 5th, man. So if y'all ain't got them tickets already, if you got your tickets already, make sure you pull up because the shit gonna sell out. If you already got a ticket from the first time they got canceled, they honor those tickets. But if you ain't got them already for the set date, better go mark your calendar, man, because it's gonna sell out. Like I said, it's gonna be an event you don't want to miss. Non-stop, real, unfiltered, funny from the beginning to the end, man. Like I said, anytime Bubba Dub or JB, we are in the same building, man. Y'all know what y'all about to get. Non-stop foolishness. Yes, sir.
That's right. That's right. Okay, that's what's up. Y'all heard it here first. Well, y'all been hearing it, but y'all still hearing it. And
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
keep
yeah,
hearing it.
yeah. Yeah,
April
it
3rd
took
through
them
the
folks.
5th. April
It
3rd through
took
the
them
5th.
folks. Took them 12 weeks in Meridian to
Okay.
catch on. Shit,
Yeah.
then
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
JB out there now. Yeah, so
That's right.
y'all get ready.
Like a rocket ship. Like a
You know what I'm
rocket
saying?
ship.
It look like a circus
So
tent, baby.
oh yeah, definitely. Without a question. And they got all the motherfucking elephants, goddamn tigers, and
Giraffes,
motherfucking
tigers,
chimpanzees,
bears,
giraffes,
monkey,
all
all
underneath
that.
the motherfucking tent.
Yeah.
Shit. So JB, let me give him another
That's
point,
right.
man. I'm gonna give him another point.
That's
So
right.
we're already talking about all the stuff that you have to pull together, all the paperwork, right? Because if
Right.
you walk into any bank and say, "Hey, I want to open up a business checking, business savings account," they're going to say, "Let me see some paperwork." So you now present your EIN, which is basically a new social security number,
Mm-hmm.
your articles of incorporation with the state, and your business operations agreement, and hand it to the branch manager, and say, "I want to open up a business checking, business savings account." All right. Now you're in a position to accounts receivable, expenses, the whole 9 yards. You can track revenue,
All that shit.
all of this through your central system, central banking system,
Yeah.
right?
And pay yourself. But that's
Um,
another point too.
yeah, that's another point. And of course, okay, now I'm glad you mentioned that point,
Got to, cause niggas will
right?
goddamn do this shit wrong and use the social security number, and it's all in vain.
Right. Well, at the same time, let's say that you do that. Okay. And I'm trying to show folks how to reduce the amount of tax that is surrendered unto Caesar.
Yep.
The reason why I say this is because if in fact you are the owner of a business, you run the business, you're putting and investing blood, sweat, money, and tears into the business,
Shit. Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to pay yourself.
You don't.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Because you can report zero on the chit sheet and you will not be hit with any types of
nothing.
income tax.
Yeah.
Because you didn't draw
You
any
report nothing.
revenue. Now,
You report nothing.
expenses that you may incur can be and should be business related expenses. Because at this point, you have to remember you can register your vehicle through your business and it becomes a tax write-off.
Tax write-off,
Gas
man.
expenses,
All of it.
insurance,
Maintenance.
maintenance. You can sit there and based on what type of business you run, the clothes that you wear, the office space that you have, whether it's in your home or a particular building that you're using, that becomes deductible.
I tell motherfucker, I say I can be
Because
smart
now
and say my car, my office, cause I send emails out of with Wi-Fi. Got a hotspot.
I'm just showing you. I'm not trying to go into tax code with you. I'm just
Yeah,
showing
most
you
definitely, but just show
what begins to
basic shit.
happen.
When you separate
Once
yourself the
you
right way.
engage in this manner. Okay, when you set it up the right way, and of course you register with Duns and Bradstreet.
Yep.
And that is like the MyFICO. And when I say MyFICO, I'm talking about the big three: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. When it comes, they're Duns and Bradstreet is like the credit reporting agency for businesses. Okay, now if you're out here and you're listening to me, and if I'm telling you anything wrong, call me out in the comments. Let me know. I think JB might have got a call.
Yeah, I'm still on.
Oh, okay. But your screen went out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still on.
Okay, good. Call me out in the comments. Let me know if I'm telling you any of the steps that you have to take to properly set up and register your business and to be functioning as a viable business to move forward, whatever products or service that you may render. Because I'm not talking about taxes. I'm not trying to tell you how to get around tax, nothing like that. I'm definitely telling you now you have a way and a means to actually pay your taxes and actually sit there and make money and it be legitimate sources of income that you can sit there and say, hey, man, this is how I make my money. This is how you begin to leverage your business,
And
your
get ahead.
service, your product, and get ahead, of course. Lines
And
of
get
credit
ahead. Yep.
through banking institutions. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to sit there and maintain this, because people say, okay, I'll give me a line of credit, I'll get a credit card, and
Get
boom,
more
now I
than
can go
that.
hog wild. Wrong. No,
Get more
no,
than
no,
that.
no, no. And I'm going to keep it simple because I'm a simple individual. So at least let's say you get a credit card, and the max on that credit card is $100. The maximum spending limit on that credit card is $100. You're really entitled to spending no more than maxing out no more than 30% of that credit card. So you can only spend
$40.
$30 off of that card.
About 45 the most, pushing it. Credit utilization.
I'm trying to tell you how to sit there
Yeah,
and build an efficient credit line.
most definitely.
You know, as long as you pay it off, whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is, don't max it out beyond 30%. So now you're sitting there, you're chugging along the way, three months, because people talk to you like they think that you're supposed to know what you're doing when you're just starting out in business. You know, 30-day net, 60-day, 90-day net, all this shit. Look, now, very simple. You track your spending, you track what comes in, you track what goes out, and you make sure that you don't exceed your credit limits, so that when the reporting goes in every quarter, it comes back as that your business is in good standing. That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
Number the report card.
Based on what it is that you do.
Yep.
Now, the most important thing about this whole situation, and I'm going to get off of it, is that you don't steal from yourself. Don't go into your business checkings and savings account and misappropriate funds for things other than business.
I swear, that should have set you back.
You can't sit there and take business money and put it on your monkey bill, the bullshit bill, on your weed bill, on your this, that, and the other. So you're gonna go bankrupt. So whatever comes in, it comes in. Make sure that you put it in a good space, whether you invest it in stocks, bonds, or whether you put it into your 401k, which is normally known as an IRA, your individual retirement account, or you put it in an investment savings type of situation. You put it in a vehicle where it can produce more money. Now, those are just simple steps that you take. Simple skeleton. There's a whole lot more, but I'm going to get off of it right now. I'll give you another point here in a minute, but we're going to get back into what's going on with JB. Because I said today we're talking about business, JB.
Well, definitely.
A lot of times people walk you through the woods and let your hand go and leave you wandering. And you have no idea of, okay, how do I wade through this water without making mistakes?
Or your ass in no trespassing zone, you ain't even know it, and you getting shot at.
And you're definitely going to get shot at. So, how's your grandbaby, man? Little cute fella.
Everything good. Everything good.
Good stuff, man.
Everything
Good
good.
stuff. Good stuff. So what else you been working on? Talk to me.
Man, Steve, just
Give us a little insight of some stuff that's coming down the pipe that don't nobody know.
Just gearing up, man, you know, for these upcoming short day tour dates, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm sharp and on point for all that, no matter what. And outside of that, man, just make sure I'm staying sharp and just in the gym working. Got a show popping up May 15th in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all know JB, I'm very private, very intimate. I don't need a whole motherfucking arena or a whole city to pull up on me. I just need dedicated individuals dedicated to the cause. So my goal is to shoot for 65 a show. Limited seating, open seating, cash bar, a 7 o'clock show, 9 o'clock show on the 15th of May. Y'all come out and see me in Atlanta at TST Studios in Lithonia, Georgia. Another JB Comedy House production, man, just coming in and just staying sharp and working this material, man, so I can be on point when I'm on this tour and on these roads and on different cities and giving people a chance to see me that miss me in the surrounding areas around Atlanta and places outside of Lithonia as well. That's what I'm working on and staying sharp on these comedy series and get more animated series working on. Trying to switch it up this time. Ain't gonna give y'all too much, but bringing out a new character I want to try it with and see how it's gonna do. and just working with it from there. And if it don't work, just go back to the drawing board with JB and keep it rolling from there, man. And what else I got going, man? Collaborations, man. I'm in different cities all the time, putting the memos out. I can't want this shit more than y'all want it. I'm gonna get mine. Y'all better believe that. Y'all see that. So if y'all don't want to work, I ain't finna run you down, beg you. But once the goddamn irons in the fire get a little hotter, then we talking about JB acting funny. When JB be giving you an opportunity and a chance to grow with him. You know what I'm saying? So JB outgrow you, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Knowing it's come with a price
Yeah.
tag on it. And you're gonna have to come see my manager. And I don't give a damn who you is or what you're talking about. You pay anybody else and you ain't got access to anybody else like y'all think y'all got access to me. So when I tell you and cut you off and tell you to go call my manager, it ain't nothing personal. It business. You know what I'm saying? I'm a conductor as such. That's probably been a problem along the way, me coming up through the ranks and through the rise of my comedy career, not handling business on a business level, let sometimes business get personal. And ain't no business, ain't no personal feelings, man. Ain't no money there either. So keep everything business, everything work out like it's supposed to go. If not, take your business elsewhere. Because people do want your business if you conduct it right. And when you do correct it right. So my main thing and the focus on the focus is to keep good business and keep my name and face card and business tab on good standing, so I ain't got to worry about nobody booking me. Everything else will take care of itself. I can live off my business or go take out a business loan to do something else or invest in another project because everything I get goes right back into what I'm doing. I ain't out here weighing my money and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? My shit go back into what I'm doing, whether it be merch, whether it be merchandise, like I said, or whether it be my wardrobe, all that shit is what I'm doing because I'm a walking billboard, I'm a walking brand, and all that shit count. So I ain't doing nothing unstrategic or nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see me in New College, know JB didn't work hard for it and the business didn't pay for it. And that's where I'm at with it.
Right. Okay. So speaking about business, since that's what we're talking about today, and you handling your business, let's talk about another point. Let's give them another point that people do not pay attention to. It's very, very important. It's vitally important. And it deals with reconciliation of your books. When you're, when there's an ebb and flow, when there's revenue and expenses, things are coming and going. Expense report, P&L reports, profit and loss for those who may not necessarily know the lingo. For those that are paying attention later. So don't get caught up in my acronyms. If you say, well, I don't know what that is in the line, tell me exactly what it. I will definitely give you the hard line information. I'm not trying to hide anything from you. It's just that I'm used to a particular jargon when I'm talking about stuff, and I'm thinking that people that I'm talking to understand it as well. So forgive me. I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. I'm just going through the step by step. So reconciliation. I say that because a lot of times you get into business and you don't
That
have
shit get
time
uncomfortable
to.
for a lot of niggas, boy.
Yeah, it does. You don't have time for um um uh filling out budget reports and all kinds of stuff because you don't know
And
how
shit.
to. You don't know how to do the accounting. You don't know how to do these things. So you have to tap into these resources. You have to tap into finding a reliable CPA. A certified public accountant, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you can sit there and spend time with, and them explain things to you,
Being
so that you can
transparent
grow
with
with
you. Definitely.
yeah, so that you can do it yourself. You can inevitably learn how to do these things yourself. You're going to need an attorney. I'm not talking about just your friendly family guy. No, you're gonna need a shark. You're gonna need somebody. You're gonna need a guy that knows business, whether it's an entertainment attorney, whether it's an individual that does business contracts and services. You're going to need a shark on your team. Okay, and you're gonna need a financial advisor. All right. Now, I'm not saying that these are the individuals that have to be in your internal network, but these are people that are professionals that have gone to
Better
school for
know.
this, that
Better know
have been in the
somebody.
business. And okay, you want to have an affiliation and do business with individuals who can give you advice and information on how to do things the right way so that you're not stepping out of bounds when it comes to keeping your business in check. It's just that simple. So that's another point. Those are some key elements, to help you maneuver and draft contracts and move your business forward, and so that you can have documentation step by step of everything that you've done, so that when you have an opportunity for sponsorship or for advancing or scaling your business, or inevitably at one point leveraging and selling your business, because that's what you're doing, you're wanting to scale it to get to a point to where you can leverage the valuation of that business, so that an individual can look at your catalog and say, okay, I'll be willing to give you this, although you already have your sales price, your tag on it. Now we're in the negotiations form of it. But if you don't have anything in place, no, everything is scatterbrained, everything is everywhere, then they're gonna abuse you. You wouldn't even get to that level of the game. But I'm just saying that you're going to get abused because you have no idea of what's going on with your business, what's
They
coming in,
gon'
what's
they
going
gonna
out,
have you they gonna have you
how
doing
you
a rat
can
race and they
generate.
got everything right there in their hand. Got you scanning around for it.
Yeah, they got you all over the place. So I'm just making reference to how you lock in on securing, and that's the important part of it, securing your business. Now, we haven't even made reference to trademarking your brand identity, and of course that's with the USPTO, the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO. Everything that I'm giving you, you have to go research, you have to go get involved with it if in fact you want to do that. Now remember, you can't trademark a name like something that is made up with generic alphabets, but you can trademark a mark, right? And then incorporate the name under the mark, so that, or into the mark, so that the mark in itself is
Todd,
trademark.
you
But I'm just giving you some information once you go read through this stuff, how this actually works. And it's very site specific, from dimensions to everything that you want to use it for. But that's just another part of brand identity and keeping yourself in check. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not talking about copywriting a name, the name, like tenderism, whatever the case may be.
yeah.
That's something different. Of course, we talked about that even with music registration. You go through the Library of Congress with those things. You see, so all of the aspects of what you need to do to tie your business into one nice bow and have it packaged and ready to go, I've given it to you in under 15 to 20 minutes of conversation. We've been on this thing for 36 minutes right now. But I've
Yep.
given you pretty much the whole summation of everything. Now, how you operate and do business, now that's something totally different. What you do and how you do, I have no clue. But the steps to get yourself going, opening accounts, so that you can now have ABA routing numbers, banking, checking account numbers, so that you can, direct deposits or payments, invoices, setting up all these things through these social media platforms or these electronic platforms. You're going to need these things eventually, because electronic currency is going to be the norm here pretty soon.
In a minute.
Think about
Yep.
it. So, do you want everything to go through or be negotiated through a third party, or do you want them to be able to send it directly to your business?
Yep.
Big difference. Something to think about. And I'm not trying to say that, this is out of reach for anyone. I'm saying everyone that is thinking about it and is in
And,
business, you need
and
to
to be
take these
to be
steps.
honest, I never thought I'd be doing none of this shit or to did none of this shit. But you gotta do this shit. The more
Right,
you level up, you gotta
right.
take them steps to goddamn be on point. Cause your ass ain't right.
That's
And
right.
you ain't calibrated the altitude you're supposed to be at. It's gonna be real turbulent. Your plane gonna either crash or it's gonna be a bumpy ride. You take your pick.
That's right. That's right.
So you
That's
might as
right.
well, before you get this shit off the ground, make sure everything in order.
Mm-hmm. Bread Truck, big shout out to my man Bread Fox. You know what I'm saying? Look, he's got some new music that's out. Um, look, man. If you're on Instagram, go to BALZAK _DA _ bread J_Fox. That's my guy, man. Got some great music.
I put the bread for man.
Part of definitely a part of the Freeway family. But when I say he's making some hot music, making some real strong moves, what he's got going on. He drove down to the all white party when we had the all white party here at the country club, at the golf course, and had a great time, man. He performed, did his thing. Welcome to the live, Terry Allred. What's going on, bro? We talking about business today, man. We talking about doing it the right way, getting all your ducks in a row, and making sure that you're protecting yourself. It's just that simple. You know, yeah, just that simple, man. Got some exciting stuff coming down the pipe, but before we move another further, man, make sure y'all go tap in with JB Comedy.
Hey, what it do, world? It's your boy, comedian JB, the real Jay Braswell, comedian Jay Braswell. Hey, dig this. I got a website, man. Tap in at jbcomedy.com.
Yes, indeed, jbcomedy.com. We are here with comedian Jarrell Braswell. And, you know, man, I've talked with a lot of people, and sometimes the conversation gets kind of, you know, redundant because it's the same story. People are so eager and ready to jump into business, and they really have, you know, no clue. And of course, I'm excited for them because I want to see people take their ideas and turn them into something, right?
Right.
But a lot of times people just stop because they don't realize, here's another point for you. They don't realize how arduous it is, how boring it is, because it is just a process of repetition. You know, there's no fast track to success when you start a business. You have to work the business, you know.
They know that motherfucker too.
Yeah, you have to. So what I'm saying is, and you learn about business every day. It's not just overnight that you learn these things, but that's just the paperwork side of it, right? We're not even talking about engaging in business. You know, the networking side of it, going to the Chamber of Commerce meetings, networking with city hall officials, you know what I'm saying, the aldermen or the councilmen in your area, and talking about strategic plans that are going on in the city and seeing how your business falls into play and incorporates itself into the whole business structure of the city.
Yep.
Of your region, of your county.
Where I'm going, you know, I'm goddamn putting on collared shirts and blazers, and I'm watching the news, trying to catch all that shit. I'm trying to take advantage of everything, shit. I'm working this shit down the guts, trying to get shit going in the city, man, getting to know and getting in the loop with these people. Like, they don't know if you don't pop up. Shit, you gotta
if
pull
you
up.
don't show up, because they're doing it.
They're doing it. Yeah.
They're a part of the internal structure of what makes the city works. So they're doing it. It's not their job to reach out to you. It's your job to go find them and inform them of, hey, this is what it is that I am doing.
Exactly. Yep.
Another simple way to sit there and present your business as on the level, especially when you go to the Chamber of Commerce, you sit there and you pay that that fee to be a member. You go to the regular meetings, and you're kept in the loop of everything that's going on in the city.
In the city.
Everything. If you're on in an area where there's a lot of industry, well, you need to find that Port and Harbor Commission, or the City Planning Commission, or the County Planning Commission, the supervisors, and go to these meetings and see what's happening in your region, to see where your business fits in, where you can find pockets of money and contracts that your products or services offer to the people.
And then when you find it, they be looking to get,
man, the business just gonna come to them.
No, and then when you find that avenue, man, they be looking to give money away because they need the service and shit. Okay, goddamn, okay. You ain't high demand now. But I tell you what, you can't make demand. You ain't in demand. Gotta get your ass out there.
Correct. Jay Shaw says these were the things we had to get right. He said, I ran into a hedge fund manager that gave me some game. When he checked out our stuff early on, he was like, y'all still hustling and not really in business, even though we were making money. That is so true. You just hustling. You're not in business. You see? Because the business is going to work itself out. But if you out there and you got all the hats on, you have on every hat. And yes, I'm in full agreement that if you are the proprietor, you have to have and know all the hats. But you're not going to run a functional business if you're trying to wear all the hats and work all the hats and do what all the hats are supposed to do at 100% efficiency.
I ain't gonna help. You ain't no robot.
What that means is you're still hustling. You're still hustling. That's the street hustle. That's the dope boy mentality. You know what I'm saying? You know, but no, we're talking corporate. We're talking how CFOs, CEOs, and real bosses and investors move. There's a big difference, man. And when I say that, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to walk around in a damn, a three-piece suit, button down with the ascot and the motherfucking pocket sheath and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Ticker tape pockets and cufflinks. And no, that's not what I'm saying. Although that is a part of the game. That is a part of your look. That is a part of who you can transform into becoming. Because I like red carpet events.
Yeah, but
I like black tie events. I like white coat events. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy going to Shriners balls and things of this nature. But when it comes to, hey man, behind the scenes, getting it done, this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see me in a t-shirt, a hoodie. You're gonna see me relaxed. You're gonna see me comfortable. And I've gotten to the point to where it's, hey man, accept me for who I am and what I can do and what I bring to the table, not because of aesthetically how the fuck I look, because that don't bring shit to the table outside of just attracting shit to me that I really don't want, because I am the best looking motherfucker on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So it just comes naturally from all kinds of ways. You hear what I'm saying, JB? Oh man. But you ain't got to laugh at me, Jay. You ain't got to laugh at me.
I ain't laughing at you, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know I got to talk my shit, man.
Yeah, you got to pop it. That won't grinning. Yeah. My nigga popping this shit.
But I want to know, are we saying anything incorrect? I need to know. No, if anybody on this live today listening and paying attention, are we saying anything wrong? Are we giving you incorrect advice? Are we giving you missteps? Are we telling you to go down a rabbit hole that you can't bring yourself up out of?
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
That's another good point. If you step away from the business and the business can still be up and running and make money, you run a successful business. And the business is not running you. Very big lesson. I like that. That is so true.
Big fact.
That is so true. That is so true. Now, guess what? I was supposed to be in Detroit. My son hit my wife up. And he was like, Dad, y'all need to come up to Detroit to the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was talking that shit to Bubba Dub.
Yeah.
The other day.
You better hope them niggas turn up too, boy, because you know if not, he gonna be Trey. You know how he coming now. You already know.
He can come how he want to come.
Come here. Tell him come here.
And Cade is down. You know what I'm saying? Cade has a collapsed lung. Prayers go out to Cade Cunningham, his family. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Cade and the crew. But totally wanted us to come up to the game. And you know me, man. I'm not a last minute person. You know what I'm saying? So he was gonna fly us up to the game, and go see the Lakers game. I was gonna sit there and jump on that flight. Me and my
You
wife
should
was
took
gonna jump
care
on
of
that
that
flight.
flight, man. You still could went live from the goddamn Raptor, goddamn shit.
No, I realized that. What I'm saying, I was going to go just to sit there and have some motherfucking goddamn photos courtside and goddamn send them motherfuckers to goddamn Bubba Dub when we won the game. That's all I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Just to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? So while he over there yelling at the TV, goddamn, I'm sitting there pointing the bird at him. You know what I'm saying? Laughing at the game. But I said, nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. But because I'm not a last minute person. You know what I'm saying? I had shit. That's boom. I'd have been on a flight today to get up there to be on the yesterday. I'd have been there yesterday on a flight to get to Detroit and then watch the game and then get back on the flight Tuesday to come back home. So like I said, man, I like to plan shit out.
Yeah.
That's just me. That's just me. Anyway, man. Lakers in 6.
Shit, I don't know.
Bullshit.
I doubt.
That's all I doubt it. That's
We're
some
gonna see.
bullshit.
We're gonna see, goddamn. Yeah, that shit is, you're gonna be mad. Sorry, motherfucking Lakers. Yeah, so we gonna see. Then he talking shit. I know they playing my team Orlando, so you can't sleep on them, nigga. Shit, we did make it to the finals with no superstar.
Right. Yes, indeed. But everybody on his team, man, they old. They got people playing on the Lakers. I don't even know.
Yeah, man.
Folks, I don't even know.
They got Ichabod Crane on that motherfucker.
Well, LeBron
Sleepy
is just,
Hollow.
42, 41, 42?
40 old. Ain't nobody playing for fucking stats. We playing for championship, nigga. Nigga played the most games and lost the most too, goddamn it. Here. Hear that shit?
It balances out.
Oh, shit.
It balances out. That's some funny shit.
Bullshit.
But yeah, man, that was the highlight of conversation here in the household, but I respectively had to decline because it was just short notice. You know what I'm saying? It was just short notice, and I didn't want to sit there and have to rush.
Shit don't make no sense.
Yeah. But you end up wasting more money than you want to.
Yeah, do what you want to anyway.
Yeah. But I think they were gonna play the Lakers again, so I might get opportunity to get out there and get to the game. But yeah, man.
But hope they win tonight, goddamn.
Oh, they're gonna win tonight. They're gonna beat the Lakers' ass. Cade is down, but DJ, Janice Jenkins, boy, he's stepping up all the way. Isaiah Stewart, he's got a strained calf, so he's down also. But Duran and the rest of those guys, Green, the whole crew, man, that whole Detroit family right now is looking really good. They're looking really good, man. And I think they're at the top of the leaderboard in the East right now. So it's going to be hard to fuck with the dudes, man.
Yeah.
And I think Cade has maybe like 4 to 6 weeks, 7 weeks recovery. He should be coming back right around playoff time. He should be in shape, but at the same time, you don't want to rush.
You don't want to rush that shit either.
You don't want to rush slump, ever. Let me see. What else? I mean, there's not really much else I can sit there and give you as it relates to the business points that we're talking about. If anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns, because the rest is just fine tuning, because it depends on what type of business that you're in, whereas you begin to fine tune what it is that you do. But the basic principles and setup I've given you. You can go back, rewind, and take step by step of what we talked about today, and you can be in business legitimately.
You can get in the kickstart. You can get in the kickstart.
Definitely gave you a kickstart.
Give him a kickstart.
The rest of it is you putting in the work. You doing what it takes to make the magic happen in your vertical, in your space, in your business. Let's see. Let me check these social medias. Earl Hempstead, my bad, man. What's going on? I didn't see you up in the building. Earl Hempstead, Elijah Watkins, what's going on? Thank you for joining the party. Thank you for joining the party, man. Good to see y'all today. It's always good to see you guys when y'all come in, chime in with us. Live at 5 every day and in every way. We here. We here. And we're celebrating our day-to-day wins. JB and I get on this thing. And whether y'all realize it or not, you got 24 hours in the day, but a lot of it you spend talking with people that are grinding and working with purpose in their purpose, focusing on their why. And we get on this thing and expose a lot of internal things. We give out hidden gems and we talk about stuff that most people wouldn't normally want to give you. Yeah. They wouldn't want to give you this. They wouldn't want to talk to you about it because
it's in your invoice.
But they don't do it because they don't want to see you advance. As though it's going to hurt me in my lane.
Most definitely.
No, it's not going to hurt me in my lane. Like you said earlier, I'm full speed. I'm in my own lane. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get
road. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So how can it derail you if in fact you want to assist someone? Now, whether they take that assistance and run with it, that's on them. If they need more in-depth explanation and understanding, they're more than welcome to call. You know what I'm saying? Let's set up, some consultation and let's give you the real practical blueprint of how to make this stuff work. And I wouldn't charge you for that either. But then when you get down the road and you need real in-depth help with how to sit there and make it succeed over the long haul, the long run, because we play in the long game here, of course you have short run victories, but this is a marathon. This is the long haul. Then we sit down, we have consultation sessions, and we give you all of the finer details of how to make it a success. And that's my model. That's the models that I've implemented. These are the time-tested models that I've watched and seen and implemented and utilized and failed at and, plugged and played and said, okay, this is what works best for me. So that's why you have to sit down with long-term advisors to implement the long-term play. Because if you think you just want the overnight hit, there's some things that you can do to get you a quick overnight hit. That's the truth. That is the truth. You can sit there and go buy a brick and try to put it down on the street, bust it down, put it on the street, and see what happens. That's a possibility. Or you can sit there and take the long road and have your products, goods, and services or your talent like a Jarrell Braswell and bust your ass every weekend going in and doing 5 shows a weekend, locking in with and networking with other venues and doing your own shows and, knocking down different walls so that you're that network and that professional approach that you take to doing shit the right way looks real appealing on you. And people begin to call you and say, hey, man, we want you to come be a part of what we're doing because we love how you move. We love how you work. We love how you promote beyond, above and beyond, unlike any other comedian that's out there. Okay, if I'm going to be that guy, I'm going to give it to you above and beyond.
Exactly.
And so a lot of times, Wallow made this statement once before, and I understand what he's saying, but I don't necessarily agree on the delivery. But he said he don't want to do nigga business no more. I agree. I agree with the statement. You know what I'm saying? Then you begin to bombard how people are doing business. Well, if they're not educated on the points of how to do business, then they're just trying to do whatever they can just to get by. And you have to commend them on the opportunity for doing that. Well, and if they continue to push forward and get educated, then they're going to get better and better and better. But yes, I don't have to label my business as a Black-owned business. Hell, you see the tone of my skin. You see the hue of my complexion.
Yep.
So there's no question about what types of business I do when it comes to ethnic business model. That's not what I do. I do business. So when we look at it from that standpoint of it, it doesn't have a color outside of green.
Exactly. Most definitely.
And when I keep that as, you know, the determining factor between if you want to do business with me or not because of the color of my skin, whether you're white, black,
I shouldn't fuck with you
Asian,
no way.
Latino, whatever the case may be, you say, yeah, there's no sense in us doing business anyway because you're letting that color distort the
What the
types of
main
business
goal is.
that we can get, what the main goal is. And can I get the
Building and
job
getting
done
money. Yep.
and at a high rate and give you excellent service? So that's what you have to start to think about, you know, when you get into business, things that you're going to actually face, because nobody's against you. They don't even know you to be against you. So no one is against you in business. You're really against yourself. You're really battling yourself in business. And what you want to get out of that business, you have to go get it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. If you want to get anything out of your business, you have to go get it.
Yep. Big fact.
So before we get out of here, man, because we've been on it for an hour, just that quick, just that smooth,
That fast,
in and out, in and out. And we could go longer, but you know, like I said, they were just talking about business. Some of the tips, some of the I would say tips and tricks, but there are no tricks to what I'm telling you.
No tricks to this shit.
But it's there for you. It's the opportunity is there for you to take advantage of. Anything you want to give to them before we get out of here, JB?
No, man, just shit. If you are getting started, man, starting your business, man, make sure you're taking the proper avenues and channels, man, and to do what you need to be doing and keep the right people around you know what they doing, man, where y'all ain't gotta take them potholes or bumps in the road, them speed bumps, and keep that shit rolling. And go tap in on my website, www.jbcomedy.com. Check out everything from my YouTube subscription. Y'all go subscribe on my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed already. Go check out everything. Go check out my ambassadorships, like I say, from Art & Co. To Simple Black, to the Well Off on there. Everything on there, man. Bring Love Back with Tobias Take. All that good stuff, man. Y'all go tap in with me, man. Y'all can go see me on everything. You can Google me, but most definitely go tap in on the website and go do that. And like I said, I got a show coming up May 15th. So you in the Atlanta area, Lithonia area, or Stonecrest area, pop in on your boy. Limited seating, open seating. Cash Bar, tap in May 15th for Atlanta at TST Studios. And that's all I got. Y'all tap in with us every day. And if you're an artist and you want to get your music showcase, all that good stuff, we do this every Friday. Y'all make sure y'all fill the artist submission form with not just your name and your manuscript, but also the content material that you want shared on this podcast. So when we put it down, we ain't got to worry about no copyright infringement or getting tagged or violated because we ain't got proper clearance or authority. So y'all make sure y'all do y'all make sure y'all do y'all part so we can do our part. Every Friday, man, we're doing artist submissions, man. It ain't got to be one artist. It can be how many other artists. We'll allot the times out and make sure everybody gets shown and seen, man. But make sure y'all do it the right way so we can show y'all the right way. That's all about handling your business the right way. And like I said, Google me, and that's all I get.
And he's definitely 100% correct about that, because if you just send me your name and your information and you have music that you want represented during the show, you have a video that you want broadcast during the program, I will not show it because you did not send it the right way and I don't have clearance to use it. So I'm not going to do that. And a lot of you submit your information through YouTube or you're registered with TuneCore or DistroKid, or whatever the case may be, and it comes back as a strike on my channel. And I'm not going to do that without proper leverage to be able to go back to these individuals, copy that information into the system and say, hey, we've been given authorization through promotional to utilize content. You know what I'm saying? We're not making any money off of it. I'm just saying that we've been given clearance to use the music, or we've been given clearance to use or showcase the video.
Promotional purposes.
Promotional purpose, without having any pending copyright strikes waged against us. So, like I said, we're moving in true form and in true fashion. simply because we're protecting our brand, we're protecting ourselves. So if in fact you want to be a part of that artist segment, you have to submit that information the correct way. Big shout out to Pat Phillips, brother Patrick Phillips on 88 Stacks, my man down there in Florida. Make sure you tune in with his radio broadcast and show on live on Facebook every day. Pat's doing his thing in a major way. Another great resource out of Florida by way of Arkansas. And like I said, been a good friend, been knowing him for years, and we have conversations on a regular basis about business. Big shout out to one of the Freeway family who has joined the live, Miss Trulia Monroe. What's going on, True?
What's up, True?
What's happening with you? What's going on with the family and everybody over there in Monroe, Louisiana? Big shout out to True. She just dropped some new music. Go check out True. She's got a new project that she's been working on, and she's got some new music out right now. True be going that motherfucker's heads, man. True be popping that shit. Y'all don't be listening to Truth. Y'all sit there and listen to True. True be going that motherfucker's throats, man. It's just awesome to see. I love to hear female rappers do their shit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah. Big shout out to the family. Other than that, yeah. Big shout out to Getty Blue. Since I mentioned Robert Escobar.
Yes, sir.
You know, Keith Wallace, my brother Keith Wallace, Dearmore, Carolina, Azo Capone. We just doing a roll call right now, man. For real, Ricky Ross, I told them all, Melvin Farmer, ECEO, the official Miss Jamaica, Reality TV, Terry motherfucking Cherry.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'd be hating to forget people.
Exo Music. Exo Music.
XO Music. Yes, indeed. My sister XO Music.
Yeah. Terry Allred.
Man, let's go on, man.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, we got a lot of them out there.
Terry Allred. Hoochie Man James.
Hoochie Bang.
Yeah, he got some hot shit coming out the booth here pretty soon too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So other than that, man, like I said, the family's growing. We're steadily showing. We're steadily pulling up.
Mr. Promo 5. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget him.
Yeah, Promo 5. That's right.
T-Mile. My Phantom Bias tape. Yeah.
High in their face, so in their nose, JB, so they can smell it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we doing.
Yeah. right under your nose.
Right under your nose, baby. But other than that, y'all know, as always, it's about health,
wellness,
man.
Stay dangerous, man.
Stay dangerous. What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G. And this is my personal invite to all of you to join me on Industry Talk on the Prime Time Network daily at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I get into great conversations with entrepreneurs, artists, industry leaders, you name it, we bring it to the table. So make sure you tap in with us, lock us in, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We stream on all major platforms. And be sure to visit us at gemsitpublishing.com. This is Industry Talk. Let's get into it.
Motion.